everyone, welcome to the vlog. We're here at Changes UK in Digbeth, here with Pete today. So why are we here, Pete?
I'm raising money and awareness for Changes UK. They're an addiction and recovery charity that have helped me massively in my early 20s to overcome my own drug addictions and move forward with my life. I believe if I hadn't come into recovery, I wouldn't have been able to deal with what I went through recently and therefore wouldn't be doing this now.
Here in the studio now with Pete and Steve at Changes UK. Going to have a quick little interview with them, so stick around for that.
We're here at Changes in their studio, meeting with Steve Hatch, the Care Services Manager. Steve, can you tell us a little bit about Changes UK, what they do as a charity and what they're all about?
Hi Pete, it's good to see you. Changes came about over 10 years ago when our CEO came out of treatment and realised that there wasn't any place for him to kind of recover back in his hometown. And he decided to open a kind of a forced dry house with other guys that had finished their detox around the same time as him, and Changes has grown from there. So it's grown from that kind of one house to more houses, which kind of grew over a period of time, and from funding from the big lottery we ended up getting this building about 2.5 years ago and was renovated completely to kind of build this centre, so we had kind of a hub for people to come to. In the past we used to go out to the houses that we owned and kind of had groups in the houses, and then we have a centre where people come to us, so it's like kind of recovery, a recovery kind of hub for the people in our services and also for the recovery community.
When did things like this studio and the other kind of complementary therapies that Changes do come about?
Thanks to people from the community really is how this room came about, where we had a person that believed in what Changes was doing, that owns Pepworth Drums, and he created, he created a room, he put the soundproofing in, he brought in all the equipment for our residents to use.
I've come in and volunteered in here before and kind of seen even people with no sort of musical ability have found, these kind of alternative therapy outlets a really great way to express themselves and come out of their shell and find a different way to recover.
Mm-hmm. Well, I believe a lot of people that come into our service, and in general people in recovery, a lot of people are quite creative and want to be able to express themselves in different ways. And this music studio has been one of those. We also have different therapies where people come in and do art therapy, for example, or laughter yoga. People really enjoy those different therapies than the traditional sitting in a room and kind of somebody kind of reading from a book. It's important to kind of understand addiction and stuff, but to be able to express themselves kind of breaks up what a regular day would be here.
Yeah. If people want to find out more about the services that Changes offer, if they've got a loved one or they themselves are, maybe struggling with addiction, if they want to find out more information, what's the best place for them to do that?
They're always welcome to call us on to Changes phone number, which can be found on changesuk.org. It's a really easy to navigate website where there's quite a lot of information and ex-residents stories, success stories, which can be found at Changes, as I said, changesuk.org, or we are on Facebook, Changes UK.
Wonderful, thank you very much. So me and Luke met about 2 years ago when I first come into treatment. Luke's still a resident here at Changes, and just let him tell you a little bit about how this kind of thing's changed his life.
Came to Changes 9 weeks ago. I've been in once before. This time around I've recently, I figured out that it's not about being isolated and adding more pain, to everyday life. It's about sitting with the pain that I'm actually feeling and being able to deal with it, and just being able to, emotionally connect with other people around me. And the tools to, find recovery and maintain it. This time around I'm able to talk about my feelings and my emotions, and it's through going through the academy that Changes have, really helped me to change as a person. And knowing Pete's a privilege, he's an inspiration with what's happened to him, and he's still been able to continue in his recovery and actually grow in faith, that everything's going to be alright, and he doesn't have to use just for today. He's able to bring a good message of recovery to people, and he helps me. Look, What are you doing that for?
Positive affirmation makes me feel uncomfortable.
I'm actually able to, you know, go out and actually experience life for what it is. You know, if I'm having a bad day, you know, I'm able to speak to people and actually tell them the truth about how I'm feeling. Now I don't have to really run from anything. I'm able to stand up and just be who I am and, you know, enjoy life.
Right, we're heading off now. Yeah, I hope you found a bit more about Change UK and how they've helped Pete, you know, with his journey. So make sure you come along to the gig on the 27th of January. Yeah, there'll be more about that, so go check out Pete's Facebook page, go give him a like and do all that jazz, and take care guys, bye.